You know, with our relationship, when was the last time, A, I put you down?
No.
Or B, I hated on you?
No.
You see what I'm saying?
We don't got time for that.
You win.
Right.
You win.
We don't have time for that right now. We do not have time for that.
Bro, I'm winning just because you're winning.
Of course.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And I wish every Mexican American actually thought that way. Man, if that dude's winning, I'm winning. You see, like, I know you're not political and we're not going to get into that, but that's what I was saying about, like, hey, bro, for the first time in American history, we have a Latino, a Cuban American Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. What does that tell me? What does it tell my daughter?
There's a
What
chance.
does that tell your daughters?
There's a chance.
There's there's a Latino in the Secretary of State. Oh, there might be a Latino as a vice president soon. There might be a Latino by 2048 as the president of the United States of America.
Amen.
And guess what? If that's the case, are we winning?
Of course.
So if you win, if you become the 24th billionaire, Mexican American billionaire, right now as a Forbes 2025, right? Like, God willing, 12 months, 24
Lord
months.
baby Jesus pray.
Right?
Lord baby Jesus pray to that.
I'm praying that it's under 24 months, but whatever, right?
Amen.
But if you become a billionaire, bro, you become the 24th billionaire, right? Then I'm like, hey, I know someone that freaking grinded through the ranks and became a billionaire.
Yep.
So anything is possible.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So
Amen.
Lou, I know, by the way, not Lou's right there. Bro, I know you've been holding yourself.
Bro, by the way, this has been fire, so thank you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man, this is good stuff. But I want to say something about collaboration or people wishing well for people to win.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much competition out there. Let's face it. The world we live in, especially the United States, competition is everywhere. You open up a store, there is the next store next to you is trying to compete with you.
And
so the law of the land, or the law of everything, is that if there's competition, who would win? The ones that collaborate.
Of course.
And if it was everybody who collaborating, the ones that compete would win, right? So being a contrarian. In this case, that everybody's competing. So the way
I like that.
Yeah, the way to
like
win
that.
right now is be a contrarian. So collaborate with others, wish well upon them, and then you'll receive those blessings.
Bro, by the way,
I'll give you a worse
please
scenario.
do, and I want to talk about Nuva soon.
I'll give you a worse scenario. Let's say nobody makes it.
Wow.
Hey.
Let's say nobody fucking makes it. Then guess what?
We're cooked. We're cooked.
Exactly.
We're hibachi cooked.
So what I'm saying is competition will always bring the best in you. Look what happened to Google for the last 15 years. They've been Google for the last 15 years. That stupid logo, the search bar, and that's it. AIs are gonna come in there and kick their ass, and they're gonna start innovating, right? So in our culture, yes, competition is good. 100%. It's gonna make you better.
I like it.
No matter how you slice it, it's gonna make you better. So instead of hating on somebody that's doing good, what you should do is go fucking ask them a goddamn question.
Iron sharpens iron.
Go ask them a question. Hey, bro, how'd you do all that? How'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
Bro, you know what I was gonna say when you said that? I said absolutely competition. Iron sharpens iron, right?
All day long.
You know what? Bro, you know what? What allows me to work at my highest potential or operate at my highest potential? Inspiration.
Amen.
And think about it, right?
Yep.
Inspiration, I always say this, is different than motivation.
Yep.
Right? Motivation is a temporary emotion.
Amen.
Right? Like you're inspired. You're inspired. That's why you get up to the gym every day, 5-6 days a week.
Amen.
Right? That's why you were in Dallas yesterday and Phoenix today, and I don't know where tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because, bro, be honest.
I'm broke.
Be honest. No.
Because I'm broke.
Bro.
Right, Sal?
Bro.
If I was rich like Tommy Mello, I wouldn't be doing none of this nonsense.
No, be 100, right? Be 100.
Of course, because I'm hungry, man.
You're inspired.
I'm inspired
as shit.
Yes.
Right, you're inspired as shit, bro, and you're like you're. That's why your energy is ticking the way it's ticking every single day. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
So
thank you.
Inspiration, which in my opinion, in spirit, so it is something that's internally moving.
Yep.
Right, and that's what I see from you, bro. It's like, of course, I'm gonna root for the guy that is inspiring not only myself but other people.
Yep.
And that's the way it
and
should
we need
be.
more of those.
We need way more of those.
Because trust me, I can inspire. I can inspire the whole world to do something. Right? We need a team of Mexican Americans, a team of Latinos, a team of hustlers like us. We need a team to show us the way. That's what we need. Because look, right now it's just one, or right now it's just 24 of us. Right? In 5 years from now, if we're not at 240, we didn't do something right. And in 10 years from now, if we're not at 2,440, we didn't do something right. If we stayed at 24, we know we did something fucking wrong. And that's our duty as human beings right now, to make sure that while we're here, right, because we're all going to be here for 60, 70, 80 years, while we're here, we are inspiring the next generation to do better than us. And the only way we do that is through fucking results. Yeah. Results.
Keep pushing it.
Keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Go back to the fucking grind. Go back to the grind. Go back. Put your head down and don't come back until there's a bag behind you. Right? And then do it again. And do it as much as possible. And don't do it for yourself. Do it for a purpose.
Yep. That's what I was going to tell you, by the way. I see you inspired, and I see you operating in your purpose every single day. And that's what, that alone allows you to move the way you move. That's what people don't understand.
Yes, sir.
It has nothing to do with your level of testosterone or your free time or chasing the bag, right? You're just inspired and you're locked in on your purpose.
Of course. My purpose is waking up every day knowing that I have beautiful daughters that depend on me, right? I have 4 beautiful daughters that depend on me every single day to making sure that they have the best life possible. And guess what I'm going to do for them? I'm going to hold them accountable to making sure that they do better than me, so that a generation after them get a better life than us. That's our purpose as human beings, to make sure that we inspire, but not only inspire, show them and give them a bigger path. Imagine. Okay, let's put this into perspective. There's 3,200 billionaires, let's say, right? And those guys run the fucking world, whether you guys see it or not.
They do.
Okay? Imagine if there was 3,200 billionaires and there was 3,200 Mexican American billionaires. Who would run the world?
The Mexican Americans.
Or we would have to collaborate.
We would have a voice.
We would have a voice, meaning, hey, why are you kicking our people out? Some of those people, most of the vast majority of the people that you're kicking out are hardworking people. They don't want no problems with anybody. They just want a better future for their family. If you guys would have done that to my dad, I would have never came into the United States and employed thousands of fucking people, okay? And then paid millions and millions and millions of taxes, okay? If you guys would have done that to my father.
Or contribute to this country.
Or contribute to this client, the way we're contributing.
Yeah.
My new vet project is already employing hundreds of people, is going to generate billions of dollars for this country.
Yes.
You guys kicking the presidency currently, or just the United States kicking the good people out, is giving them less of a chance to be able to succeed even more. Again,
I always talk about a path to legalization. If with the match, because I believe in all that. I believe 100%. In amnesty. My mom got her paperwork through Amnesty. Back between 86 and 88 when Reagan was in office, because she used to work freaking picking strawberries in Bakersfield.
There should be a path.
I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm conservative doesn't mean that I agree with everything.
No, of course not.
You're never going to agree
with anything.
With everything 100%. From any politician. You know what I mean? That's what people don't understand, right?
We need
a frictionless pathway to citizenship. We need a frictionless pathway to citizenship where we don't let the scumbags in, because we all agree that we don't want those people even near our family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we need a frictionless way to citizenship, meaning give us a fucking pathway. Guess what? If there's rules and fines that got to be paid, at least tell us that, so we can actually get to work on what we need to get to work.
By the way, I had to pay it.
I had to pay?
I had to pay a fine for coming over illegally.
Same here. They charge you a fine.
Yeah, I think it was like $1,500.
They were about to. Some people pay a fine and they get kicked out for X amount of time.
6 months, 12
and then
months,
they get to come back.
Gotta come back.
Exactly.
I started to see that.
That's fine. Let's come up with a process for people to have citizenship in this country. Because look, the reason why this country is thriving is because of the immigrants like myself and like yourself, Carlos. Yes, white America thrives by themselves 100%, but we enhance that because we give them competition. Back to what we were talking about.
Oof.
Competition will always create a better world, okay? Yeah. If you guys get rid of the competition, you become another Google.
Stagnant.
Where you don't change. Your market cap, your GDP doesn't change. The GDP changes year over year because we are able to collaborate as human beings to be able to grow it year over year. For the last 10 years, the United States has grown GDP by $10.4 trillion.
Oof.
$10.4 trillion freaking dollars. That's how much the GDP has grown in 10 years. You know how much it's grown in Mexico?
2 or 3?
No. It's gone from 1.4 to 1.1 to 1.2 to 1.3 to 1.4 to 1.1. It goes up and down. That's why there's no future in Mexico.
People don't get that. They don't understand that.
Look, I'm talking at a rocket ship high level.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
They don't understand that, by the way.
And that's what we need to do is educate them.
Did you see that video I posted in my story when my mom said there's nothing in Mexico? Did you see that video?
Yes.
My literally my 67-year-old mom.
There's nothing there.
Is like, no hay nada, yeah. You know, it's like hello, like, do you guys believe us now? Right? There's nothing there, right?